278,358, 278,359, 278,360, 278,361, 278,362, 278,363, 278,364, 278,365, 278,366, 278,367, 278,368, 278,369, 278,370, 278,371, 278,372, 278,378, 278,374, 278,375, 278,376, 278,377, 278,378, 278,379, 278,385, 278,386, 278,387, 278,388, 278,384, 278,385, 278,386, 278,387, 278,547, 278,547, 278,551, 278,552, 278,553, 278,554, 278,555, 278,556, 278,557, 278,558, 278,559, 278,560, 278,561, 278,562, 278,563, 278,564, 278,565, 278,566, 278,567, 278,568, 278,569, 278,570, 278,571, 278,572, 278,573, 278,574, 278,575, 278,576, 278,577, 278,578, 278,579, 278,580, 278,581, 278,582, 278,583, 278,584, 278,585, 278,586, 278,587, 278,588, 278,589, 278,590, 278,591, 278,592, 278,593, 278,594, 278,595, 278,596, 278,597, 278,598, 278,599, 278,600, 278,601, 278,602, 278,603, 278,604, 278,605, 278,606, 278,607, 278,608, 278,609, 278,610, 278,611, 278,612, 278,613, 278,614, 278,615, 278,616, 278,617, 278,618, 278,619, 278,620, 278,621, 278,622, 278,623, 278,624, 278,625, 278,626, 278,627, 278,628, 278,629, 278,630, 278,631, 278,632, 278,633, 278,634, 278,635, 278,636, 278,637, 278,638, 278,639, 278,640, 278,641, 278,642, 278,643, 278,644, 278,645, 278,646, 278,647, 278,648, 278,649, 278,650, 278,651, 278,652, 278,653, 278,654, 278,655, 278,656, 278,657, 278,658, 278,659, 278,660, 278,661, 278,662, 278,663, 278,664, 278,665, 278,666, 278,667, 278,668, 278,669, 278,670, 278,671, 278,672, 278,673, 278,674, 278,675, 278,676, 278,677, 278,678, 278,679, 278,680, 278,681, 278,682, 278,683, 278,684, 278,685, 278,686, 278,687, 278,688, 278,689, 278,690, 278,691, 278,692, 278,693, 278,694, 278,695, 278,696, 278,697, 278,698, 278,699, 278,700, 278,701, 278,702, 278,703, 278,704, 278,705, 278,706, 278,707, 278,708, 278,709, 278,710, 278,711, 278,712, 278,713, 278,714, 278,715, 278,716, 278,717, 278,718, 278,719, 278,720, 278,721, 278,722, 278,723, 278,724, 278,725, 278,726, 278,727, 278,728, 278,729, 278,730, 278,731, 278,732, 278,733, 278,734, 278,735, 278,736, 278,737, 278,738, 278,739, 278,740, 278,741, 278,742, 278,743, 278,744, 278,745, 278,746, 278,747, 278,748, 278,749, 278,750, 278,751, 278,752, 278,753, 278,754, 278,755, 278,756, 278,757, 278,758, 278,759, 278,760, 278,761, 278,762, 278,763, 278,764, 278,765, 278,766, 278,767, 278,768, 278,769, 278,770, 278,771, 278,772, 278,773, 278,774, 278,775, 278,776, 278,777, 278,778, 278,779, 278,780, 278,781, 278,782, 278,783, 278,784, 278,785, 278,786, 278,787, 278,788, 278,789, 278,790, 278,791, 278,792, 278,793, 278,794, 278,795, 278,796, 278,797, 278,798, 278,799, 278,800, 278,801, 278,802, 278,803, 278,804, 278,805, 278,806, 278,807, 278,808, 278,809, 278,810, 278,811, 278,812, 278,813, 278,814, 278,815, 278,816, 278,817, 278,818, 278,819, 278,820, 278,821, 278,822, 278,823, 278,824, 278,825, 278,826, 278,827, 278,828, 278,829, 278,830, 278,831, 278,832, 278,833, 278,834, 278,835, 278,836, 278,837, 278,838, 278,839, 278,840, 278,841, 278,842, 278,843, 278,844, 278,845, 278,846, 278,847, 278,848, 278,849, 278,850, 278,851, 278,852, 278,853, 278,854, 278,855, 278,856, 278,857, 278,858, 278,859, 278,860, 278,861, 278,862, 278,863, 278,864, 278,865, 278,866, 278,867, 278,868, 278,869, 278,870, 278,871, 278,872, 278,873, 278,874, 278,875, 278,876, 278,877, 278,878, 278,879, 278,880, 278,881, 278,882, 278,883, 278,884, 278,885, 278,886, 278,887, 278,888, 278,889, 278,890, 278,891, 278,892, 278,893, 278,894, 278,895, 278,896, 278,897, 278,898, 278,899, 278,900, 278,901, 278,902, 278,903, 278,904, 278,905, 278,906, 278,907, 278,908, 278,909, 278,910, 278,911, 278,912, 278,913, 278,914, 278,915, 278,916, 278,917, 278,918, 278,919, 278,920, 278,921, 278,922, 278,923, 278,924, 278,925, 278,926, 278,927, 278,928, 278,929, 278,930, 278,931, 278,932, 278,933, 278,934, 278,935, 278,936, 278,937, 278,938, 278,939, 278,940, 278,941, 278,942, 278,943, 278,944, 278,945, 278,946, 278,947, 278,948, 278,949, 278,950, 278,951, 278,952, 278,953, 278,954, 278,955, 278,956, 278,957, 278,958, 278,959, 278,960, 278,961, 278,962, 278,963, 278,964, 278,965, 278,966, 278,967, 278,968, 278,969, 278,970, 278,971, 278,972, 278,973, 278,974, 278,975, 278,976, 278,977, 278,978, 278,979, 278,980, 278,981, 278,982, 278,983, 278,984, 278,985, 278,986, 278,987, 278,988, 278,989, 278,990, 278,991, 278,992, 278,993, 278,994, 278,995, 278,996, 278,997, 278,998, 278,999, 279,000, 279,001, 279,002, 279,003, 279,004, 279,005, 279,006, 279,007, 279,008, 279,009, 279,010, 279,011, 279,012, 279,013, 279,014, 279,015, 279,016, 279,017, 279,018, 279,019, 279,020, 279,021, 279,022, 279,023, 279,024, 279,025, 279,026, 279,027, 279,028, 279,029, 279,030, 279,031, 279,032, 279,033, 279,034, 279,035, 279,036, 279,037, 279,038, 279,039, 279,040, 279,041, 279,042, 279,043, 279,044, 279,045, 279,046, 279,047, 279,048, 279,049, 279,050, 279,051, 279,052, 279,053, 279,054, 279,055, 279,056, 279,057, 279,058, 279,059, 279,060, 279,061, 279,062, 279,063, 279,064, 279,065, 279,066, 279,067, 279,068, 279,069, 279,070, 279,071, 279,072, 279,073, 279,074, 279,075, 279,076, 279,077, 279,078, 279,079, 279,080, 279,081, 279,082, 279,083, 279,084, 279,085, 279,086, 279,087, 279,088, 279,089, 270,090, 270,091, 270,092, 270,093, 270,094, 270,095, 270,096, 270,097, 270,098, 270,099, 270,100, 270,101, 270,102, 270,103, 270,104, 270,105, 270,106, 270,107, 270,108, 270,109, 270,110, 270,111, 270,112, 270,113, 270,114, 270,115, 270,116, 270,117, 270,118, 270,119, 270,120, 270,121, 270,122, 270,123, 270,124, 270,125, 270,126, 270,127, 270,128, 270,129, 270,130, 270,131, 270,132, 270,133, 270,134, 270,135, 270,136, 270,137, 270,138, 270,139, 270,140, 270,141, 270,142, 270,143, 270,144, 270,145, 279,146, 279,147, 279,148, 279,149, 279,150, 279,151, 279,152, 279,153, 279,154, 279,155, 279,156, 279,157, 279,158, 279,159, 279,160, 279,161, 279,162, 279,163, 279,164, 279,165, 279,166, 279,167, 279,168, 279,169, 279,170, 279,171, 279,172, 279,173, 279,174, 279,175, 279,176, 279,177, 279,178, 279,179, 279,180, 279,181, 279,182, 279,183, 279,184, 279,185, 279,186, 279,187, 279,188, 279,189, 279,190, 279,191, 279,192, 279,193, 279,194, 279,195, 279,196, 279,197, 279,198, 279,199, 279,200, 279,201, 279,202, 279,203, 279,204, 279,205, 279,206, 279,207, 279,208, 279,209, 279,210, 279,211, 279,212, 279,213, 279,214, 279,215, 279,216, 279,217, 279,218, 279,219, 279,220, 279,221, 279,222, 279,223, 279,224, 279,225, 279,226, 279,227, 279,228, 279,229, 279,230, 279,231, 279,232, 279,233, 279,234, 279,235, 279,236, 279,237, 279,238, 279,239, 279,240, 279,241, 279,242, 279,243, 279,244, 279,245, 279,246, 279,247, 279,248, 279,249, 279,250, 279,251, 279,252, 279,253, 279,254, 279,255, 279,256, 279,257, 279,258, 279,259, 279,260, 279,261, 279,262, 279,263, 279,264, 279,265, 279,266, 279,267, 279,268, 279,269, 279,270, 279,271, 279,272, 279,273, 279,274, 279,275, 279,276, 279,277, 279,278, 279,279, 279,280, 279,281, 279,282, 279,283, 279,284, 279,285, 279,286, 279,287, 279,288, 279,289, 279,290, 279,291, 279,292, 279,293, 279,294, 279,295, 279,296, 279,297, 279,298, 279,299, 279,300, 279,301, 279,302, 279,303, 279,304, 279,305, 279,306, 279,307, 279,308, 279,309, 279,310, 279,311, 279,312, 279,313, 279,314, 279,315, 279,316, 279,317, 279,318, 279,319, 279,320, 279,321, 279,322, 279,323, 279,324, 279,325, 279,326, 279,327, 279,328, 279,329, 279,330, 279,331, 279,332, 279,333, 279,334, 279,335, 279,336, 279,337, 279,338, 279,339, 279,340, 279,341, 279,342, 279,343, 279,344, 279,345, 279,346, 279,347, 279,348, 279,349, 279,350, 279,351, 279,352, 279,353, 279,354, 279,355, 279,356, 279,357, 279,358, 279,359, 279,360, 279,361, 279,362, 279,363, 279,364, 279,365, 279,366, 279,367, 279,368, 279,369, 279,370, 279,371, 279,372, 279,373, 279,374, 279,375, 279,376, 279,377, 279,378, 279,379, 279,380, 279,381, 279,382, 279,383, 279,384, 279,385, 279,386, 279,387, 279,388, 279,389, 279,390, 279,391, 279,392, 279,393, 279,394, 279,395, 279,396, 279,397, 279,398, 279,399, 279,400, 279,401, 279,402, 279,403, 279,404, 279,405, 279,406, 279,407, 279,408, 279,409, 279,410, 279,411, 279,412, 279,413, 279,414, 279,415, 279,416, 279,417, 279,418, 279,419, 279,420, 279,421, 279,422, 279,423, 279,424, 279,425, 279,426, 279,427, 279,428, 279,429, 279,430, 279,431, 279,432, 279,433, 279,434, 279,435, 279,436, 279,437, 279,438, 279,439, 279,440, 279,441, 279,442, 279,443, 279,444, 279,445, 279,446, 279,447, 279,448, 279,449, 279,450, 279,451, 279,452, 279,453, 279,454, 279,455, 279,456, 279,457, 279,458, 279,459, 279,460, 279,461, 279,462, 279,463, 279,464, 279,465, 279,466, 279,467, 279,468, 279,469, 279,470, 279,471, 279,472, 279,473, 279,474, 279,475, 279,476, 279,477, 279,478, 279,479, 279,480, 279,481, 279,482, 279,483, 279,484, 279,485, 279,486, 279,487, 279,488, 279,489, 279,490, 279,491, 279,492, 279,493, 279,494, 279,495, 279,496, 279,497, 279,498, 279,499, 279,500, 279,501, 279,502, 279,503, 279,504, 279,505, 279,506, 279,507, 279,508, 279,509, 279,510, 279,511, 279,512, 279,513, 279,514, 279,515, 279,516, 279,517, 279,518, 279,519, 279,520, 279,521, 279,522, 279,523, 279,524, 279,525, 279,526, 279,527, 279,528, 279,529, 279,530, 279,531, 279,532, 279,533, 279,534, 279,535, 279,536, 279,537, 279,538, 279,539, 279,540, 279,541, 279,542, 279,543, 279,544, 279,545, 279,546, 279,547, 279,548, 279,549, 279,550, 279,551, 279,552, 279,553, 279,554, 279,555, 279,556, 279,557, 279,558, 279,559, 279,560, 279,561, 279,562, 279,563, 279,564, 279,565, 279,566, 279,567, 279,568, 279,569, 279,570, 279,571, 279,572, 279,573, 279,574, 279,575, 279,576, 279,577, 279,578, 279,579, 279,580, 279,581, 279,582, 279,583, 279,584, 279,585, 279,586, 279,587, 279,588, 279,589, 279,590, 279,591, 279,592, 279,593, 279,594, 279,595, 279,596, 279,597, 279,598, 279,599, 279,600, 279,601, 279,602, 279,603, 279,604, 279,605, 279,606, 279,607, 279,608, 279,609, 279,610, 279,611, 279,612, 279,613, 279,614, 279,615, 279,616, 279,617, 279,618, 279,619, 279,620, 279,621, 279,622, 279,623, 279,624, 279,625, 279,626, 279,627, 279,628, 279,629, 279,630, 279,631, 279,632, 279,633, 279,634, 279,635, 279,636, 279,637, 279,638, 279,639, 279,640, 279,641, 279,642, 279,643, 279,644, 279,645, 279,646, 279,647, 279,648, 279,649, 279,650, 279,651, 279,652, 279,653, 279,654, 279,655, 279,656, 279,657, 279,658, 279,659, 279,660, 279,661, 279,662, 279,663, 279,664, 279,665, 279,666, 279,667, 279,668, 279,669, 279,670, 279,671, 279,672, 279,673, 279,674, 279,675, 279,676, 279,677, 279,678, 279,679, 279,680, 279,681, 279,682, 279,683, 279,684, 279,685, 279,686, 279,687, 279,688, 279,689, 279,690, 279,691, 279,692, 279,693, 279,694, 279,695, 279,696, 279,697, 279,698, 279,699, 279,700, 279,701, 279,702, 279,703, 279,704, 279,705, 279,706, 279,707, 279,708, 279,709, 279,710, 279,711, 279,712, 279,713, 279,714, 279,715, 279,716, 279,717, 279,718, 279,719, 279,720, 279,721, 279,722, 279,723, 279,724, 279,725, 279,726, 279,727, 279,728, 279,729, 279,730, 279,731, 279,732, 279,733, 279,734, 279,735, 279,736, 279,737, 279,738, 279,739, 279,740, 279,741, 279,742, 279,743, 279,744, 279,745, 279,746, 279,747, 279,748, 279,749, 279,750, 279,751, 279,752, 279,753, 279,754, 279,755, 279,756, 279,757, 279,758, 279,759, 279,760, 279,761, 279,762, 279,763, 279,764, 279,765, 279,766, 279,767, 279,768, 279,769, 279,770, 279,771, 279,772, 279,773, 279,774, 279,775, 279,776, 279,777, 279,778, 279,779, 279,780, 279,781, 279,782, 279,783, 279,784, 279,785, 279,786, 279,787, 279,788, 279,789, 279,790, 279,791, 279,792, 279,793, 279,794, 279,795, 279,796, 279,797, 279,798, 279,799, 279,800, 279,801, 279,802, 279,803, 279,804, 279,805, 279,806, 279,807, 279,808, 279,809, 279,810, 279,811, 279,812, 279,813, 279,814, 279,815, 279,816, 279,817, 279,818, 279,819, 279,820, 279,821, 279,822, 279,823, 279,824, 279,825, 279,826, 279,827, 279,828, 279,829, 279,830, 279,831, 279,832, 279,833, 279,834, 279,835, 279,836, 279,837, 279,838, 279,839, 279,840, 279,841, 279,842, 279,843, 279,844, 279,845, 279,846, 279,847, 279,848, 279,849, 279,850, 279,851, 279,852, 279,853, 279,854, 279,855, 279,856, 279,857, 279,858, 279,859, 279,860, 279,861, 279,862, 279,863, 279,864, 279,865, 279,866, 279,867, 279,868, 279,869, 279,870, 279,871, 279,872, 279,873, 279,874, 279,875, 279,876, 279,877, 279,878, 279,879, 279,880, 279,881, 279,882, 279,883, 279,884, 279,885, 279,886, 279,887, 279,888, 279,889, 279,890, 279,891, 279,892, 279,893, 279,894, 279,895, 279,896, 279,897, 279,898, 279,899, 279,900, 279,901, 279,902, 279,903, 279,904, 279,905, 279,906, 279,907, 279,908, 279,909, 279,910, 279,911, 279,912, 279,913, 279,914, 279,915, 279,916, 279,917, 279,918, 279,919, 279,920, 279,921, 279,922, 279,923, 279,924, 279,925, 279,926, 279,927, 279,928, 279,929, 279,930, 279,931, 279,932, 279,933, 279,934, 279,935, 279,936, 279,937, 279,938, 279,939, 279,940, 279,941, 279,942, 279,943, 279,944, 279,945, 279,946, 279,947, 279,948, 279,949, 279,950, 279,951, 279,952, 279,953, 279,954, 279,955, 279,956, 279,957, 279,958, 279,959, 279,960, 279,961, 279,962, 279,963, 279,964, 279,965, 279,966, 279,967, 279,968, 279,969, 279,970, 279,971, 279,972, 279,973, 279,974, 279,975, 279,976, 279,977, 279,978, 279,979, 279,980, 279,981, 279,982, 279,983, 279,984, 279,985, 279,986, 279,987, 279,988, 279,989, 279,990, 279,991, 279,992, 279,993, 279,994, 279,995, 279,996, 279,997, 279,998, 279,999, 280,000, 280,001, 280,002, 280,003, 280,004, 280,005, 280,006, 280,007, 280,008, 280,009, 280,010, 280,011, 280,012, 280,013, 280,014, 280,015, 280,016, 280,017, 280,018, 280,019, 280,020, 280,021, 280,022, 280,023, 280,024, 280,025, 280,026, 280,027, 280,028, 280,029, 280,030, 280,031, 280,032, 280,033, 280,034, 280,035, 280,036, 280,037, 280,038, 280,039, 280,040, 280,041, 280,042, 280,043, 280,044, 280,045, 280,046, 280,047, 280,048, 280,049, 280,050, 280,051, 280,052, 280,053, 280,054, 280,055, 280,056, 280,057, 280,058, 280,059, 280,060, 280,061, 280,062, 280,063, 280,064, 280,065, 280,066, 280,067, 280,068, 280,069, 280,070, 280,071, 280,072, 280,073, 280,074, 280,075, 280,076, 280,077, 280,078, 280,079, 280,080, 280,081, 280,082, 280,083, 280,084, 280,085, 280,086, 280,087, 280,088, 280,089, 280,090, 280,091, 280,092, 280,093, 280,094, 280,095, 280,096, 280,097, 280,098, 280,099, 280,100, 280,101, 280,102, 280,103, 280,104, 280,105, 280,106, 280,107, 280,108, 280,109, 280,110, 280,111, 280,112, 280,113, 280,114, 280,115, 280,116, 280,117, 280,118, 280,119, 280,120, 280,121, 280,122, 280,123, 280,124, 280,125, 280,126, 280,127, 280,128, 280,129, 280,130, 280,131, 280,132, 280,133, 280,134, 280,135, 280,136, 280,137, 280,138, 280,139, 280,140, 280,141, 280,142, 280,143, 280,144, 280,145, 280,146, 280,147, 280,148, 280,149, 280,150, 280,151, 280,152, 280,153, 280,154, 280,155, 280,156, 280,157, 280,158, 280,159, 280,160, 280,161, 280,162, 280,163, 280,164, 280,165, 280,166, 280,167, 280,168, 280,169, 280,170, 280,171, 280,172, 280,173, 280,174, 280,175, 280,176, 280,177, 280,178, 280,179, 280,180, 280,181, 280,182, 280,183, 280,184, 280,185, 280,186, 280,187, 280,188, 280,189, 280,190, 280,191, 280,192, 280,193, 280,194, 280,195, 280,196, 280,197, 280,198, 280,199, 280,200, 280,201, 280,202, 280,203, 280,204, 280,205, 280,206, 280,207, 280,208, 280,209, 280,210, 280,211, 280,212, 280,213, 280,214, 280,215, 280,216, 280,217, 280,218, 280,219, 280,220, 280,221, 280,222, 280,223, 280,224, 280,225, 280,226, 280,227, 280,228, 280,229, 280,230, 280,231, 280,232, 280,233, 280,234, 280,235, 280,236, 280,237, 280,238, 280,239, 280,240, 280,241, 280,242, 280,243, 280,244, 280,245, 280,246, 280,247, 280,248, 280,249, 280,250, 280,251, 280,252, 280,253, 280,254, 280,255, 280,256, 280,257, 280,258, 280,259, 280,260, 280,261, 280,262, 280,263, 280,264, 280,265, 280,266, 280,267, 280,268, 280,269, 280,270, 280,271, 280,272, 280,273, 280,274, 280,275, 280,276, 280,277, 280,278, 280,279, 280,280, 280,281, 280,282, 280,283, 280,284, 280,285, 280,286, 280,287, 280,288, 280,289, 280,290, 280,291, 280,292, 280,293, 280,294, 280,295, 280,296, 280,297, 280,298, 280,299, 280,300, 280,301, 280,302, 280,303, 280,304, 280,305, 280,306, 280,307, 280,308, 280,309, 280,310, 280,311, 280,312, 280,313, 280,314, 280,315, 280,316, 280,317, 280,318, 280,319, 280,320, 280,321, 280,322, 280,323, 280,324, 280,325, 280,326, 280,327, 280,328, 280,329, 280,330, 280,331, 280,332, 280,333, 280,334, 280,335, 280,336, 280,337, 280,338, 280,339, 280,340, 280,341, 280,342, 280,343, 280,344, 280,345, 280,346, 280,347, 280,348, 280,349, 280,350, 280,351, 280,352, 280,353, 280,354, 280,355, 280,356, 280,357, 280,358, 280,359, 280,360, 280,361, 280,362, 280,363, 280,364, 280,365, 280,366, 280,367, 280,368, 280,369, 280,370, 280,371, 280,372, 280,373, 280,374, 280,375, 280,376, 280,377, 280,378, 280,379, 280,380, 280,381, 280,382, 280,383, 280,384, 280,385, 280,386, 280,387, 280,388, 280,389, 280,390, 280,391, 280,392, 280,393, 280,394, 280,395, 280,396, 280,397, 280,398, 280,399, 280,400, 280,401, 280,402, 280,403, 280,404, 280,405, 280,406, 280,407, 280,408, 280,409, 280,410, 280,411, 280,412, 280,413, 280,414, 280,415, 280,416, 280,417, 280,418, 280,419, 280,420, 280,421, 280,422, 280,423, 280,424, 280,425, 280,426, 280,427, 280,428, 280,429, 280,430, 280,431, 280,432, 280,433, 280,434, 280,435, 280,436, 280,437, 280,438, 280,439, 280,440, 280,441, 280,442, 280,443, 280,444, 280,445, 280,446, 280,447, 280,448, 280,449, 280,450, 280,451, 280,452, 280,453, 280,454, 280,455, 280,456, 280,457, 280,458, 280,459, 280,460, 280,461, 280,462, 280,463, 280,464, 280,465, 280,466, 280,467, 280,468, 280,469, 280,470, 280,471, 280,472, 280,473, 280,474, 280,475, 280,476, 280,477, 280,478, 280,479, 280,480, 280,481, 280,482, 280,483, 280,484, 280,485, 280,486, 280,487, 280,488, 280,489, 280,490, 280,491, 280,492, 280,493, 280,494, 280,495, 280,496, 280,497, 280,498, 280,499, 280,500, 280,501, 280,502, 280,503, 280,504, 280,505, 280,506, 280,507, 280,508, 280,509, 280,510, 280,511, 280,512, 280,513, 280,514, 280,515, 280,516, 280,517, 280,518, 280,519, 280,520, 280,521, 280,522, 280,523, 280,524, 280,525, 280,526, 280,527, 280,528, 280,529, 280,530, 280,531, 280,532, 280,533, 280,534, 280,535, 280,536, 280,537, 280,538, 280,539, 280,540, 280,541, 280,542, 280,543, 280,544, 280,545, 280,546, 280,547, 280,548, 280,549, 280,550, 280,551, 280,552, 280,553, 280,554, 280,555, 280,556, 280,557, 280,558, 280,559, 280,560, 280,561, 280,562, 280,563, 280,564, 280,565, 280,566, 280,567, 280,568, 280,569, 280,570, 280,571, 280,572, 280,573, 280,574, 280,575, 280,576, 280,577, 280,578, 280,579, 280,580, 280,581, 280,582, 280,583, 280,584, 280,585, 280,586, 280,587, 280,588, 280,589, 280,590, 280,591, 280,592, 280,593, 280,594, 280,595, 280,596, 280,597, 280,598, 280,599, 280,600, 280,601, 280,602, 280,603, 280,604, 280,605, 280,606, 280,607, 280,608, 280,609, 280,610, 280,611, 280,612, 280,613, 280,614, 280,615, 280,616, 280,617, 280,618, 280,619, 280,620, 280,621, 280,622, 280,623, 280,624, 280,625, 280,626, 280,627, 280,628, 280,629, 280,630, 280,631, 280,632, 280,633, 280,634, 280,635, 280,636, 280,637, 280,638, 280,639, 280,640, 280,641, 280,642, 280,643, 280,644, 280,645, 280,646, 280,647, 280,648, 280,649, 280,650, 280,651, 280,652, 280,653, 280,654, 280,655, 280,656, 280,657, 280,658, 280,659, 280,660, 280,661, 280,662, 280,663, 280,664, 280,665, 280,666, 280,667, 280,668, 280,669, 280,670, 280,671, 280,672, 280,673, 280,674, 280,675, 280,676, 280,677, 280,678, 280,679, 280,680, 280,681, 280,682, 280,683, 280,684, 280,685, 280,686, 280,687, 280,688, 280,689, 280,690, 280,691, 280,692, 280,693, 280,694, 280,695, 280,696, 280,697, 280,698, 280,699, 280,700, 280,701, 280,702, 280,703, 280,704, 280,705, 280,706, 280,707, 280,708, 280,709, 280,710, 280,711, 280,712, 280,713, 280,714, 280,715, 280,716, 280,717, 280,718, 280,719, 280,720, 280,721, 280,722, 280,723, 280,724, 280,725, 280,726, 280,727, 280,728, 280,729, 280,730, 280,731, 280,732, 280,733, 280,734, 280,735, 280,736, 280,737, 280,738, 280,739, 280,740, 280,741, 280,742, 280,743, 280,744, 280,745, 280,746, 280,747, 280,748, 280,749, 280,750, 280,751, 280,752, 280,753, 280,754, 280,755, 280,756, 280,757, 280,758, 280,759, 280,760, 280,761, 280,762, 280,763, 280,764, 280,765, 280,766, 280,767, 280,768, 280,769, 280,770, 280,771, 280,772, 280,773, 280,774, 280,775, 280,776, 280,777, 280,778, 280,779, 280,780, 280,781, 280,782, 280,783, 280,784, 280,785, 280,786, 280,787, 280,788, 280,789, 280,790, 280,791, 280,792, 280,793, 280,794, 280,795, 280,796, 280,797, 280,798, 280,799, 280,800, 280,801, 280,802, 280,803, 280,804, 280,805, 280,806, 280,807, 280,808, 280,809, 280,810, 280,811, 280,812, 280,813, 280,814, 280,815, 280,816, 280,817, 280,818, 280,819, 280,820, 280,821, 280,822, 280,823, 280,824, 280,825, 280,826, 280,827, 280,828, 280,829, 280,830, 280,831, 280,832, 280,833, 280,834, 280,835, 280,836, 280,837, 280,838, 280,839, 280,840, 280,841, 280,842, 280,843, 280,844, 280,845, 280,846, 280,847, 280,848, 280,849, 280,850, 280,851, 280,852, 280,853, 280,854, 280,855, 280,856, 280,857, 280,858, 280,859, 280,860, 280,861, 280,862, 280,863, 280,864, 280,865, 280,866, 280,867, 280,868, 280,869, 280,870, 280,871, 280,872, 280,873, 280,874, 280,875, 280,876, 280,877, 280,878, 280,879, 280,880, 280,881, 280,882, 280,883, 280,884, 280,885, 280,886, 280,887, 280,888, 280,889, 280,890, 280,891, 280,892, 280,893, 280,894, 280,895, 280,896, 280,897, 280,898, 280,899, 280,900, 280,901, 280,902, 280,903, 280,904, 280,905, 280,906, 280,907, 280,908, 280,909, 280,910, 280,911, 280,912, 280,913, 280,914, 280,915, 280,916, 280,917, 280,918, 280,919, 280,920, 280,921, 280,922, 280,923, 280,924, 280,925, 280,926, 280,927, 280,928, 280,929, 280,930, 280,931, 280,932, 280,933, 280,934, 280,935, 280,936, 280,937, 280,938, 280,939, 280,940, 280,941, 280,942, 280,943, 280,944, 280,945, 280,946, 280,947, 280,948, 280,949, 280,950, 280,951, 280,952, 280,953, 280,954, 280,955, 280,956, 280,957, 280,958, 280,959, 280,960, 280,961, 280,962, 280,963, 280,964, 280,965, 280,966, 280,967, 280,968, 280,969, 280,970, 280,971, 280,972, 280,973, 280,974, 280,975, 280,976, 280,977, 280,978, 280,979, 280,980, 280,981, 280,982, 280,983, 280,984, 280,985, 280,986, 280,987, 280,988, 280,989, 280,990, 280,991, 280,992, 280,993, 280,994, 280,995, 280,996, 280,997, 280,998, 280,999, 281,000, 281,001, 281,002, 281,003, 281,004, 281,005, 281,006, 281,007, 281,008, 281,009, 281,010, 281,011, 281,012, 281,013, 281,014, 281,015, 281,016, 281,017, 281,018, 281,019, 281,020, 281,021, 281,022, 281,023, 281,024, 281,025, 281,026, 281,027, 281,028, 281,029, 281,030, 281,031, 281,032, 281,033, 281,034, 281,035, 281,036, 281,037, 281,038, 281,039, 281,040, 281,041, 281,042, 281,043, 281,044, 281,045, 281,046, 281,047, 281,048, 281,049, 281,050, 281,051, 281,052, 281,053, 281,054, 281,055, 281,056, 281,057, 281,058, 281,059, 281,060, 281,061, 281,062, 281,063, 281,064, 281,065, 281,066, 281,067, 281,068, 281,069, 281,070, 281,071, 281,072, 281,073, 281,074, 281,075, 281,076, 281,077, 281,078, 281,079, 280,080, 280,081, 280,082, 280,083, 280,084, 280,085, 280,086, 280,087, 280,088, 280,089, 280,090, 280,091, 280,092, 280,093, 280,094, 280,095, 280,096, 280,097, 280,098, 280,099, 280,100, 280,101, 280,102, 280,103, 280,104, 280,105, 280,106, 280,107, 280,108, 280,109, 280,110, 280,111, 280,112, 280,113, 280,114, 280,115, 280,116, 280,117, 280,118, 280,119, 280,120, 280,121, 280,122, 280,123, 280,124, 280,125, 280,126, 280,127, 280,128, 280,129, 280,130, 280,131, 280,132, 280,133, 280,134, 280,135, 280,136, 280,137, 280,138, 280,139, 280,140, 280,141, 280,142, 280,143, 280,144, 280,145, 280,146, 280,147, 280,148, 280,149, 280,150, 280,151, 280,152, 280,153, 280,154, 280,155, 280,156, 280,157, 280,158, 280,159, 280,160, 280,161, 280,162, 280,163, 280,164, 280,165, 280,166, 280,167, 280,168, 280,169, 280,170, 280,171, 280,172, 280,173, 280,174, 280,175, 280,176, 280,177, 280,178, 280,179, 280,180, 280,181, 280,182, 280,183, 280,184, 280,185, 280,186, 280,187, 280,188, 280,189, 280,190, 280,191, 280,192, 280,193, 280,194, 280,195, 280,196, 280,197, 280,198, 281,199, 281,200, 281,201, 281,202, 281,203, 281,204, 281,205, 281,206, 281,207, 281,208, 281,209, 281,210, 281,211, 281,212, 281,213, 281,214, 281,215, 281,216, 281,217, 281,218, 280,219, 280,220, 280,221, 280,222, 280,223, 280,224, 280,225, 280,226, 280,227, 280,228, 280,229, 280,230, 280,231, 280,232, 280,233, 280,234, 280,235, 280,236, 280,237, 280,238, 280,239, 280,240, 280,241, 280,242, 280,243, 280,244, 280,245, 280,246, 280,247, 280,248, 280,249, 280,250, 280,251, 280,252, 280,253, 280,254, 280,255, 280,256, 280,257, 280,258, 280,259, 280,260, 280,261, 280,262, 280,263, 280,264, 280,265, 280,266, 280,267, 280,268, 280,269, 280,270, 280,271, 280,272, 280,273, 280,274, 280,275, 280,276, 280,277, 280,278, 280,279, 280,280, 280,281, 280,282, 280,283, 280,284, 280,285, 280,286, 280,287, 280,288, 280,289, 280,290, 280,291, 280,292, 280,293, 280,294, 280,295, 280,296, 280,297, 280,298, 280,299, 280,300, 280,301, 280,302, 280,303, 280,304, 280,305, 280,306, 280,307, 280,308, 280,309, 280,310, 280,311, 280,312, 280,313, 280,314, 280,315, 280,316, 280,317, 280,318, 280,319, 280,320, 280,321, 280,322, 280,323, 280,324, 280,325, 280,326, 280,327, 280,328, 280,329, 280,330, 280,331, 280,332, 280,333, 280,334, 280,335, 280,336, 280,337, 280,338, 280,339, 280,340, 280,341, 280,342, 280,343, 280,344, 280,345, 280,346, 280,347, 280,348, 280,349, 280,350, 280,351, 280,352, 280,353, 280,354, 280,355, 280,356, 280,357, 280,358, 280,359, 280,360, 280,361, 280,362, 280,363, 280,364, 280,365, 280,366, 280,367, 280,368, 280,369, 280,370, 280,371, 280,372, 280,373, 280,374, 280,375, 280,376, 280,377, 280,378, 280,379, 280,380, 280,381, 280,382, 280,383, 280,384, 280,385, 280,386, 280,387, 280,388, 280,389, 280,390, 280,391, 280,392, 280,393, 280,394, 280,395, 280,396, 280,397, 280,398, 280,399, 280,400, 280,401, 280,402, 280,403, 281,404, 281,405, 281,406, 281,407, 281,408, 281,409, 281,410, 281,411, 281,412, 281,413, 281,414, 281,415, 281,416, 281,417, 281,418, 281,419, 281,420, 281,421, 281,422, 280,423, 280,424, 280,425, 280,426, 280,427, 280,428, 280,429, 280,430, 280,431, 280,432, 280,433, 280,434, 280,435, 280,436, 280,437, 280,438, 280,439, 280,440, 280,441, 280,442, 280,443, 280,444, 280,445, 280,446, 280,447, 280,448, 280,449, 280,450, 280,451, 280,452, 280,453, 280,454, 280,455, 280,456, 280,457, 280,458, 280,459, 280,460, 280,461, 280,462, 280,463, 280,464, 280,465, 280,466, 280,467, 280,468, 280,469, 280,470, 280,471, 280,472, 280,473, 280,474, 280,475, 280,476, 280,477, 280,478, 280,479, 280,480, 280,481, 280,482, 280,483, 280,484, 280,485, 280,486, 280,487, 280,488, 280,489, 280,490, 280,491, 280,492, 280,493, 280,494, 280,495, 280,496, 280,497, 280,498, 280,499, 280,500, 280,501, 280,502, 280,503, 280,504, 280,505, 280,506, 280,507, 280,508, 280,509, 280,510, 280,511, 280,512, 280,513, 280,514, 280,515, 280,516, 280,517, 280,518, 280,519, 280,520, 280,521, 280,522, 280,523, 280,524, 280,525, 280,526, 280,527, 280,528, 280,529, 280,530, 280,531, 280,532, 280,533, 280,534, 280,535, 280,536, 280,537, 280,538, 280,539, 280,540, 280,541, 280,542, 280,543, 280,544, 280,545, 280,546, 280,547, 280,548, 280,549, 280,550, 280,551, 280,552, 280,553, 280,554, 280,555, 280,556, 280,557, 280,558, 280,559, 280,560, 280,561, 280,562, 280,563, 280,564, 280,565, 280,566, 280,567, 280,568, 280,569, 280,570, 280,571, 280,572, 280,573, 280,574, 280,575, 280,576, 280,577, 280,578, 280,579, 280,580, 280,581, 280,582, 280,583, 280,584, 280,585, 280,586, 280,587, 280,588, 280,589, 280,590, 280,591, 280,592, 280,593, 280,594, 280,595, 280,596, 280,597, 280,598, 280,599, 280,600, 280,601, 280,602, 280,603, 280,604, 280,605, 281,606, 281,607, 281,608, 281,609, 281,610, 281,611, 281,612, 281,613, 281,614, 281,615, 281,616, 281,617, 281,618, 281,619, 281,620, 281,621, 281,622, 281,623, 281,624, 281,625, 281,626, 281,627, 281,628, 281,629, 281,630, 281,631, 281,632, 281,633, 281,634, 281,635, 281,636, 281,637, 281,638, 281,639, 281,640, 281,641, 281,642, 281,643, 281,644, 281,645, 281,646, 281,647, 281,648, 281,649, 281,650, 281,651, 281,652, 281,653, 281,654, 281,655, 281,656, 281,657, 281,658, 281,659, 281,660, 281,661, 281,662, 281,663, 281,664, 281,665, 281,666, 281,667, 281,668, 281,669, 281,670, 281,671, 281,672, 281,673, 281,674, 281,675, 281,676, 281,677, 281,678, 281,679, 281,680, 281,681, 281,682, 281,683, 281,684, 281,685, 281,686, 281,687, 281,688, 281,689, 281,690, 281,691, 281,692, 281,693, 281,694, 281,695, 281,696, 281,697, 281,698, 281,699, 281,700, 281,701, 281,702, 281,703, 281,704, 281,705, 281,706, 281,707, 281,708, 281,709, 281,710, 281,711, 281,712, 281,713, 281,714, 281,715, 281,716, 281,717, 281,718, 281,719, 281,720, 281,721, 281,722, 281,723, 281,724, 281,725, 281,726, 281,727, 281,728, 281,729, 281,730, 281,731, 281,732, 281,733, 281,734, 281,735, 281,736, 281,737, 281,738, 281,739, 281,740, 281,741, 281,742, 281,743, 281,744, 281,745, 281,746, 281,747, 281,748, 281,749, 281,750, 281,751, 281,752, 281,753, 281,754, 281,755, 281,756, 281,757, 281,758, 281,759, 281,760, 281,761, 281,762, 281,763, 281,764, 281,765, 281,766, 281,767, 281,768, 281,769, 281,770, 281,771, 281,772, 281,773, 281,774, 281,775, 281,776, 281,777, 281,778, 281,779, 281,780, 281,781, 281,782, 281,783, 281,784, 281,785, 281,786, 281,787, 281,788, 281,789, 281,790, 281,791, 281,792, 281,793, 281,794, 281,795, 281,796, 281,797, 281,798, 281,799, 281,800, 281,801, 281,802, 281,803, 281,804, 281,805, 281,806, 281,807, 281,808, 281,809, 281,810, 281,811, 281,812, 281,813, 281,814, 281,815, 281,816, 281,817, 281,818, 281,819, 281,820, 281,821, 281,822, 281,823, 281,824, 281,825, 281,826, 281,827, 281,828, 281,829, 281,830, 281,831, 281,832, 281,833, 281,834, 281,835, 281,836, 281,837, 281,838, 281,839, 281,840, 281,841, 281,842, 281,843, 281,844, 281,845, 281,846, 281,847, 281,848, 281,849, 281,850, 281,851, 281,852, 281,853, 281,854, 281,855, 281,856, 281,857, 281,858, 281,859, 281,860, 281,861, 281,862, 281,863, 281,864, 281,865, 281,866, 281,867, 281,868, 281,869, 281,870, 281,871, 281,872, 281,873, 281,874, 281,875, 281,876, 281,877, 281,878, 281,879, 281,880, 281,881, 281,882, 281,883, 281,884, 281,885, 281,886, 281,887, 281,888, 281,889, 281,890, 281,891, 281,892, 281,893, 281,894, 281,895, 281,896, 281,897, 281,898, 281,899, 281,900, 281,901, 281,902, 281,903, 281,904, 281,905, 281,906, 281,907, 281,908, 281,909, 281,910, 281,911, 281,912, 281,913, 281,914, 281,915, 281,916, 281,917, 281,918, 281,919, 281,920, 281,921, 281,922, 281,923, 281,924, 281,925, 281,926, 281,927, 281,928, 281,929, 281,930, 281,931, 281,932, 281,933, 281,934, 281,935, 281,936, 281,937, 281,938, 281,939, 281,940, 281,941, 281,942, 281,943, 281,944, 281,945, 281,946, 281,947, 281,948, 281,949, 280,950, 280,951, 280,952, 280,953, 280,954, 280,955, 280,956, 280,957, 280,958, 280,959, 280,960, 280,961, 280,962, 280,963, 280,964, 280,965, 280,966, 280,967, 280,968, 280,969, 280,970, 280,971, 280,972, 280,973, 280,974, 280,975,